By now, you probably have heard how hot the real estate market is. Everyone's talking about it. For sellers, it's great, and for buyers, you're going to face some challenges, especially with multiple bid offers. But in this video, I'm going to talk about how the Schaumburg market is doing for both single-family homes and condos and townhouses. Hi, my name is Kerwin.alvero. I'm a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker Realty here in Schaumburg, Illinois, and I want to take this opportunity in this video to talk about the real estate market, specifically for single-family homes and condos and townhouses. Schaumburg is a suburb located 30 to 45 minutes away from Chicago. With a population of about 75,000 people, it's home to Woodfield Mall, Boomer Stadium, and a diverse amount of restaurants and activities to choose from. Schaumburg's housing market has been a challenging one for sure. As tons of people have moved from Chicago to this town, people are now purchasing homes for more yard space, remote office work, and bigger rooms. On top of that, Schaumburg is developing some new homes and developing a bunch of commercial and recreational parks. For sellers, we are seeing the homes stay on the market for less than a week, sometimes even less than a month, and for buyers it can take a few weeks to months because of the bidding war, but I'm here to break down the stats in Schaumburg. Okay, so starting off, I want to provide these stats to you so you can make an informed decision when purchasing a home versus making an emotional offer and finding yourself in a multiple bid war. With single-family homes, I'm going to talk about the comparison from April 2020 and April 2021. But before I do that, I want to talk about a few things. The median sale price and the average sale price. Your median list price and your average list price. So starting off, the average sale price is calculated by adding all of the sale price for homes sold within a specific location and within a specific time frame, and dividing that total by the number of properties sold. So for example, if 10 properties sold in a city within the last 30 days, then the average home price would be calculated by adding the sales price for all 10 properties, and then dividing that figure by 10. However, the problem with the average sale price, especially in this market, is that you may see a property sold for an extraordinarily high or low price. This pretty much makes the data on average skewed higher or lower, whatever, kind of depends on the market or that property, making this kind of an unreliable metric. However, I think it's still worth noting the average price just because you still want to kind of understand the data and the patterns and trends. Now, with the median sale price, on the other hand, the sales price is the middle of the data set. So when you take the average of all the sales prices from low to high, the median sale price represents the figure that's in between, or at least half of the properties in the area sell at the higher price and the other half at a lower price, making this more of a reliable term in terms of understanding the housing pattern. Now, the median sale price represents the figure at which half of the properties in the area sell at a higher price and the other half at a lower price, making this more reliable in terms of understanding the housing pattern, because you are able to see really the main difference between your high and lower end prices. In April 2021, there was a 15% increase in a median sale price, a 6% increase in average sale price, about 11% of median list price, which is your sold listings, and about a 1.8% increase in the average list price for sold listings in Schaumburg, Illinois. So that's comparing the data from April 2020 to April 2021. So while in April 2021, Schaumburg experienced about 68 new listings and 45 sold listings. The median list price was about $365K and the median sold price was $371K. So what does this mean? Well, you already know this is a seller's market. However, my concern is in Schaumburg is that people are throwing in offers well above the list price. And what's worse is agents are not informing this data and trend to their clients. And about 3 to 5 years from now, when they're looking to sell, the market may be different, and you may not be able to sell that home in which you offered it at. However, it's also important to note the month's supply of inventory, which means the total time it would take to completely have no inventory in this market. In a normal market, there should be about 6 months worth of supplies. The higher the rate above 6, the more aggressive a seller has in competition with other listings. However, if it's lower than 5, this makes the competition more aggressive for buyers, which is what it is currently. So in Schaumburg, it would take about 1 to 1.1 month of supply of inventory for single family homes. So in Schaumburg, it would take about 1 to 1.5 months of supply of inventory for single family homes. Basically, if there were no listings to come in the market, it would take about 1 to 1.1 month before there was completely no inventory in the market. Again, basically indicating it's a seller's market. Okay, now I want to talk about some condos and townhouses. In April 2020, there was about 50 new listings of condos and townhouses in Schaumburg. However, in 2021, there was about 126 new listings and 87 sold listings. The median list price was about $200,000 and the average list price was about $210,000. There's about a 1.5% increase in median sale price and about 3.3% increase in average sale price. Again, it would take about 1 to 1.5 months if there were no new listings to be completely out of inventory. Again, I feel it's really important to understand these numbers when you're making a decision and throwing in an offer. Now, my tip here for buyers is that if you see a home that you absolutely like, you have to tell your agent and make that offer right away. And make sure that your agent is building rapport with the listing agent or with the owner or whoever. Just building that relationship and being creative and standing out really puts you in an upper hand here when it comes down to making the decision for the offers from the seller. I already made another video talking about the town of Schaumburg, and I'll probably expand more on that just because there's a lot to talk about. But for buyers, I know it's very difficult and challenging, and I hope that the agents who are helping you can really help you relieve that stress and all that. I understand that it can be kind of frustrating when you've bid and made so many offers on like 5, 6, 7 homes and they all get declined or they move on to another offer. However, you have to have an agent that's super creative in throwing in these offers and building that rapport with the listing agent because it's super important. But Schaumburg is a great place. I personally enjoy it just because I grew up here and I really like the town for all the activities and restaurants that it has. And if you're thinking about moving to Schaumburg, I'd be more than happy to go in depth with you with all the numbers and data and trends. When you're looking to purchase a home in this super hot seller's market, you have to have an agent that's super creative with their offers, that will be able to sit down and at least give a phone call to the listing agent and build rapport, get a quick understanding of what everything is, and actually listen. And I don't mean listen where you're just responding with a yes or no, but really asking those in-depth questions that would help you when you're making this offer, or at least help you guys stand out. And if you're thinking about moving to Schaumburg, I'd be more than happy to drive you around, show you the place, and we can go and grab coffee, lunch, whatever the case may be, but I'd be more than happy to meet with you. Again, my name is Kerwin.alvero. I'm a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker Realty here in Schaumburg, Illinois, and please feel free to reach out to me if you're thinking about moving to Schaumburg or the surrounding suburbs. I'll be doing more market stats and videos and real estate updates about all of this, but again, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help out. Thanks.